Hey guys, Chanel here today and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are actually going to talk about some of the different things that you should know as well as do before quitting your job. I actually quit my job a couple months back in April, and there are so many different things that I learned. So if you guys are interested in learning what you should as well as what you should not do prior before quitting your job, then keep on watching. Now the first thing that you should definitely do prior before quitting your job is making sure that you are making some type of an appointment where you can speak with your HR representative. Now the first thing you should definitely ask them about would be your vacation, your paid time off. If you want to get really specific with your human resources personnel, be sure to ask them, is there any type of payment that I'm going to get, like as far as severance pay? Am I able to cash out on my sick time? Am I able to cash out on my vacation time? Any of those things. Something else you also want to ask them about would be the status of your 401k. You want to know exactly what's going on with that money in your account. So you want to make sure that you are checking on your money, and you want to find out exactly what's going to happen after you do make your departure. The next thing that you want to ask your human resources personnel would be, what's going to happen with my healthcare? Now I have a background in human resources, so one thing that I definitely know anytime where we do have any employees that are no longer in the company would be issuing them a COBRA letter. A COBRA letter basically explains what the breakdown is going to be once your employer stops paying for that health coverage, if you do want to continue to foot the bill for that coverage. I'm going to tell you guys right now, healthcare, paying out of pocket for it is extremely expensive, so be sure that you are prepared to find some way where you can have health insurance prior to leaving your job. Now the second thing I want to tell you guys is, do not quit your job without a plan. I know there are so many different videos here on YouTube that are saying, yeah, I quit my job without a plan, you know, I did this, I did that. Now when it comes down to your situation where maybe you can't make rent, can't make that mortgage payment, you can't put groceries or food on the table, you're going to wish you did not quit without a plan. One thing that you have to remember is that everyone's situation is different. But see, the thing that separates you from them is that they could be staying with mommy and daddy, and you could be sitting at home with that bill when rent is due. And since you quit your job with no plan, how are you now going to pay your rent? You do not want to be stuck in those situations because it could be so overwhelming, so stressful, and I do not want that for you guys. Now, my first tip in this category would basically be to secure another job before you end up leaving your current one. The main reason why is, like I said, bills. Second reason, bills, responsibilities, adulting. And honestly, when you do have a new job waiting before you quit your old one, it's just so much more peace of mind. The transition is smooth, and at least you'll know after a certain point, you will have money coming into your bank account. Saving for a nest egg is also something that is really important, especially if you are looking to take that leap. When you do plan ahead and you have some type of nest egg or a savings account to fall back on, you are able to pay your bills on time. You can take a break from working in corporate or whatever job you're working in, mainly because one, you don't have to worry about making your bills every month. You also still have money to fund other ideas if you choose not to go back to work or maybe do something else. You can also opt to start a business, or maybe you could continue to run your business full time like I did. But like I said, make sure that you do have some form of revenue already coming in or something saved up so that you can put that revenue back into your business. My third tip for you guys would be to plan out some type of budget so that you can have an idea of what to expect once you end up leaving your job. Once you're able to actually see the math on paper, see everything as far as where your money is going, it's going to be so much easier for you to visualize how much you know you need to bring in each month to meet your monthly expenses, as well as how much money you can put into your savings account. One thing I definitely did prior to quitting my job was cutting off all the different things that were not necessary. When you're working for somebody else, you have a consistent paycheck that's going to come in to feed your lifestyle or fund your life. But once you decide to quit, that means that that lifestyle has to change in some sense. Now, the fourth thing that you should do prior to quitting your job would be to take advantage of your current benefits. And when I say take care of your benefits prior to leaving, I'm not talking about taking a 2-week vacation and then coming back to quit once you're done. No, it's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about doing adult type things. That can be anything from making sure you're getting all of your prescriptions, you're getting your eyes checked out, you're going to your dentist. Oh my gosh, dental procedures are really expensive. That means if you have physical therapy you have to go to, if you have any other medical procedure, you want to make sure that you get all those things assessed and taken care of prior to quitting your job, because if you do decide to leave and you did not take care of those things, paying the cost out of pocket is going to be extremely expensive, especially if you live within the United States. My fifth tip for you guys would be to make sure that you are leaving your employer on a good note. Now, I'm not saying it's not okay to be excited about leaving. Like heck, when I left, I was definitely excited, but please make sure you aren't doing anything that's going to damage your reputation or leave a sour taste in somebody's mouth once you are gone. Make sure that you're taking the time out to thank everyone who gave you an opportunity, whether that be a manager, a boss, a director, a vice president, anybody who had a crucial role to you coming on with the company. Always take that time to express that gratitude, as well as letting the person know that you were very, very grateful for them giving you an opportunity to work with the company. It's also a good idea to make sure that you're not leaving on a bad note, because let's say if you do decide that you're going to return to corporate and you're going to apply somewhere else, you never know who your employer knows, and the person you're going on the job for may be best buddies with your employer, and if you left on a bad note, it's not going to be the best look for you. It's always important to make sure that you are taking those connections that you made through networking with you when you're leaving, because you never know, once again, who knows who. And the people that you decide to go out for drinks with in happy hour may be able to help you land another role, or they may know somebody that can help you out with your business. Always take those connections with you, and once again, never leave on a sour note. If you guys are looking for more information on what my experience was like leaving my corporate job, be sure to check out this video over here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.